What makes for a great user experience? I'm joined by none other than Tony Stich to learn more. Tony, thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me, Shannon. So excited to be here.
Absolutely. So let's dive right into it. What ultimately does make for a great user experience?
Yeah, so that's an awesome question. I just got off stage talking about this. So everyone thinks about user experience in the technological way, right? And that's navigating a series of tasks to achieve an end goal, right? That's like the technical definition of user experience. But let's not settle on that. As financial advisors, we are the epicenter of the user experience. And that idea is using technology as a complement to our advice delivery process. How is your user experience? How are you interacting with clients every day? Prospects, clients, before meetings? What does that look like? How is that delightful? How is that nice? So to answer your question, the advisors at the epicenter of the advice delivery process and that user experience and all the things you do around that.
So what do advisors and their clients really want, though? We talked about the technical terms a little bit, digital versus human, but what do they ultimately really want out of it?
Yeah, so what do they want? So I think the one-word answer is empowerment. So let's just take a little bit of let's just deep dive into this. So there's a spectrum of investors, and there's three types. On the one end, you have your what's called do-it-yourself investors, right? They're about 10 to 20% of the population. Those folks are on Betterment or Robinhood, whatever. On the other end of the spectrum, about 10 to 20%, is what you call delegators. These are people that want white glove service, and they delegate for you to provide advice to them or invest in something X, Y, and Z. But a large tranche in the middle, most investors fall within this category of validators, okay? These are individuals that seek validation before they do something, and they also expect the advisor to seek validation before he or she provides advice or performs an action on their behalf. What this means is this individual group, this 80% or so of users, they want to be empowered to be involved in the process, right? And that typically manifests itself within the client portal. And how can they interact with the portal in their financial lives and seek out validation from you, the advisor, or vice versa. They want you to push things to the portal for them to validate and approve before you perform those actions. So that's really, I think, what they want is empowerment.
I think that makes absolute sense. And we're obviously here at the Advise On conference, their inaugural conference, very exciting for them. And they have always put the user experience front and center. So what do you love about this platform and really what Advise On stands for when it comes to the user experience?
So I've known Advise On for many moons, and I know Highland very well. And in fact, he did build with the user experience in mind, right? And the cards and the tabs and how everything's laid out is very user-centric, which I absolutely love. And this conference is amazing. The buzz is fantastic, right? Everyone's asking, how can I do more, which is always great to see. But, they're going through these iterations of the platform. And as they continue to simplify and create more accessibility and engagement, you're going to see even more adoption, right? So, but yeah, from the ground up, the user experience is always Advise On's kind of like their ethos, which I just absolutely love. So it's exciting to be here. And it's the inaugural run. There's hundreds of people in this room.
I know.
I mean, it's just fantastic. So this is fantastic. I'm honored to be here, be on stage with everyone. But that user experience is something they've always put front and center. And you can see within their technology and the enthusiasms of the users here at the conference.
Absolutely. Well, I think we'll be attending this one for years to come.
Absolutely.
Well, Tony, thank you so much for your insights.
Thank you, Shannon.